Okay, picture this. Tonight, while you're fast asleep, there's actually a massive battle for your long-term health going on right inside your body. The urgent truth we're unpacking in today's explainer is pretty wild. What you eat right before you go to bed is going to either heal or actively destroy your kidneys overnight. Most people think kidney health is all about drinking enough water during the daytime, but the truth is, your kidneys are actually on the front lines while you rest. So, let's uncover the 8 fruits that can actively protect your kidney health while you sleep.
Now look at this number, 30%. Honestly, that's a pretty terrifying statistic. Because get this, your kidneys could actually be failing right now, and you'd have absolutely no clue. 0. Why? Well, kidney disease simply doesn't hurt. They just don't have pain nerves like that. So by the time you actually start feeling like something's wrong, you've already silently lost 30% of your kidney function. It's literally like waking up and realizing you've lost a third of your vision before even noticing a blur. That is exactly what is at stake here.
So, to really understand how to protect them, we've got to know what we're actually dealing with here. Inside every single one of your kidneys, you've got about 1 million of these tiny microscopic filters called nephrons. You're born with all of them. And here's the absolute kicker: they never, ever grow back. Once a nephron is destroyed, that's it. It's gone for good. And that right there underscores exactly what is at stake every single night when your body shuts down to repair itself.
Now, there are 2 main culprits that destroy these irreplaceable little filters faster than anything else. First up is your blood pressure. I want you to think of this like a high-pressure water hose, right? Every time your pressure spikes, it just hammers those delicate vessels. And over the years, that relentless pressure literally scars the filters entirely shut. The second culprit is oxidative stress. Basically, think of this as internal rusting. It's actually the exact same chemical process that turns a sliced apple brown sitting on your counter. Your kidneys are quite literally rusting from the inside out.
But hey, there's actually some incredible news here too. And it's something your doctor probably just doesn't have the time to explain during one of those rushed 15-minute office visits. Your kidneys actually have a dedicated recovery window while you sleep. Your blood pressure is naturally supposed to drop by about 10 to 20% at night. This is that magical window when those tiny filters finally get to rest and repair the damage from the day. But, and honestly this is a massive but, what you eat or drink in that last hour before hitting the pillow completely dictates whether they actually get that rest or if they're forced to work some really dangerous overtime.
All right, let's dive right into this. First up, we're looking at the kidney-saving fruits, berries and grapes. These are basically your frontline nighttime defenders. Let's break down this incredible lineup. First on the list, blueberries. They're packed with a compound called anthocyanin, which directly stops that internal rusting we just talked about. Plus, they're super low in potassium, so they're totally safe, even if your kidneys are already struggling. Next up, cranberries. And no, we're definitely not talking about those sugary cranberry sodas, but the actual real fruit. They have a specific compound that literally blocks bacteria from grabbing onto your urinary tract. Preventing an infection down low means way less stress on your kidneys up top. Make sense? Then we've got red and purple grapes. Now you absolutely have to eat the skin here because that is where the magic resveratrol lives. It helps your blood vessels relax and widen, letting your blood pressure do that vital nighttime dip, all while the natural melatonin helps you sleep deeper. And rounding out this group, strawberries. Loaded with ellagic acid and vitamin C, they cool down the chronic inflammation that drives kidney disease, and they do it without spiking your blood sugar. A total win-win.
Moving right along, let's look at our next group. The kidney-saving fruits, the unexpected protectors. These offer some really brilliant indirect defenses. So these next fruits protect you using some really fascinating indirect pathways. Take Granny Smith apples, for example. They use kind of a backdoor approach. The pectin, which is a soluble fiber in the apple, feeds the good bacteria in your gut. And a calm, happy gut sends way less inflammation into your bloodstream. Scientists actually call this connection the gut-kidney axis. Pretty cool, right? Next up, tart cherries. Now, these are a completely different animal from the sweet cherries you might just snack on. Tart cherries specifically target and lower dangerous uric acid in your body, which helps prevent gout and kidney stones. Plus, they are genuinely a sleep fruit, naturally loaded with melatonin to help your pressure drop. And then, pineapple. I mean, almost nobody thinks of tropical fruit when they think of kidney health, right? But pineapple contains bromelain. It's a natural anti-inflammatory enzyme that basically eases your entire digestive load overnight. And surprisingly, it's really low in potassium for something that tastes so sweet.
Okay, so that brings us to fruit number 8, the citrus warning. And this is one where you really need to proceed with caution.
Here is the absolutely crucial distinction we have to make. If you have healthy kidneys, citrus is fantastic. Your healthy nephrons can easily clear out the extra potassium, which actually helps lower your blood pressure. Plus, the citrate in oranges binds to calcium to actively prevent kidney stones. It's your body's natural defense mechanism. But, and this is vital to understand, for kidneys that are already failing, like if you're in late-stage chronic kidney disease, they simply cannot clear that extra potassium. So what happens? It builds up in the bloodstream to dangerous, downright life-threatening levels. So if you actually have diagnosed kidney disease, please do not add oranges to your routine until your doctor specifically tells you your potassium numbers can handle it.
All right, let's turn all of this into something you can actually use tonight. Here is the Bedtime Kidney Tonic, a super simple 2-minute swap.
So here's the recipe for the tonic, and I promise it takes exactly 2 minutes to make. You're going to blend a 1/4 cup of blueberries, maybe 4 or 5 sliced strawberries, a splash of pure unsweetened cranberry or tart cherry juice, and a 1/2 cup of plain unsweetened kefir or yogurt to really activate that gut-kidney connection. Add a little splash of water and a quick shake of real cinnamon and just blend it up. It is low in sugar, low in potassium, and wildly rich in the exact antioxidants your kidneys are begging for overnight. But you know, the real magic here isn't the blender. It's the swap itself. It's drinking this instead of grazing on the salty crackers or ice cream that used to completely undo your whole night of recovery.
To show you just how powerful a simple swap like this can be, let's look at Eleanor's story. She was 67, super active, and felt completely fine, but her routine blood work showed her kidney filtration numbers were actually slipping. She was totally stunned. But we didn't just jump straight to heavy prescriptions. We started by changing her evenings. She swapped her nightly habit of salty snacks and ice cream for our kidney fruits. Some nights she would do berries, other nights just an apple with some cinnamon. And she added a short evening walk. Well, a year later, her kidney function had held entirely steady. It stopped falling completely. And as we know, since nephrons don't regrow, for a 67-year-old kidney, simply holding the line is an absolute massive win.
Okay, so here is exactly how you can execute this plan tonight in 5 simple, actionable steps. Step 1, close your kitchen earlier and swap those late-night salty or sweet snacks for fruit. Step 2, just pick one low-potassium fruit that we discussed today and eat it an hour before bed. Step 3, try blending up that bedtime kidney tonic. Step 4, take a quick 10-minute walk after dinner. Just moving your muscles helps drop that blood pressure, which really is the biggest lever you can pull here. And step 5, if you're on medication or already have kidney issues, write down this exact question for your doctor at your next visit. Literally ask them, which fruits are safe with my potassium levels? Now, swapping out your evening snacks for the right fruit is one amazing lever to pull, but there's actually another lever that almost nobody over 60 has ever even had checked. There is one simple blood test number that quietly predicts kidney trouble years before your filters actually fail, and way before you'd ever feel anything is wrong. And frankly, most doctors are never going to mention it unless you specifically ask for it. In our next explainer, I'm going to reveal exactly what that number is and how you can ask for it by name. You absolutely do not want to miss it, so please hit subscribe right now so you get notified when it drops. Also, if you found this breakdown helpful, do us a favor and share it with family members who might be dealing with high blood pressure or diabetes. This info could literally save their kidneys. All right, until next time, go pick out a fruit for tonight and let those filters rest.